That's what I thought. It depends on what Fluval thinks, because Fluval is yeah, that's what I thought.
Grand Aquarium, Triviamaster of this age,
Crystals aren't just pretty things that you can adorn your lonely, pathetic little abodes with. LOL. They're actually mildly magical, but still far less magical than me.
It was a serious
Non-tang is a wolf-like creature. Stern beasts are large buffalo-like creatures, and Tolkien is an intelligent whale-like creature. The mighty Akron will bond with one Navi in their lifetime, and it is unknown whether the Banshee or its rider can bond with a new partner should the previous one die. I mean, as you know, Smarter Child.
Yeah, oh, I know Smarter Child.
Dump truck. Smarter Child. Banana. Smarter Child.
Oh, I don't know why that wrote this. Look at him. Oh yeah, you're so big.
Stereo.
Attention! Attention! And now we welcome to the grand trivia stage our great leader, our grand aquarium emperor, the trivia master of this age, the past age, the upcoming age, and ages unknown. Please welcome Grand Triviamaster Fluval. Oh, that was a bad noise. Sorry, Master. Let's try again. Fluval. Oh, that's not. We must find the noise to pay tribute to all 5 dimensions you hold in your control. Yes, the fake trumpet for Fluval.
Hello and welcome to Grand Trivia's special HoloMoss episode. That's right, it's All Saints Day, so we have 10 questions all about saints. I'm Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire, and with me, as always, is Intern Canonization.
Hello, I'm Intern Kristie. Hello, everyone. Oh, I too hope there will be some St. Bernards. They are up close and personal with so much suffering. Right? The whole breed of dog.
They've saved so many people.
Up close and personal.
And
Time for suffering. Thank you. Well, howdy, partner. Well, howdy, suffering. Hello, Missy.
Hello, Missy Information. Hello, Lena.
I love, Lena, how you just got your raffle tickets. Everyone,
that it's not a raffle.
For your raffle tickets
it's not a raffle.
In the mail, you might win.
It's not a raffle.
I love that because the location in the 3rd dimension.
Yeah.
where we are trying to move these physical items to all of you is not very far.
Yeah, it probably would have been faster for intern postal service to just drop it off by hand rather than entrust it to multidimensional shipping.
Precisely. Yes! No, right? No, mo.
Yeah, NaNoWriMo.
NaNoWriMo?
National Novel Writing Month that begins today, as does No Nut November in your dimension.
I definitely
Which
thought
I'm all in favor of.
that this was like no more writing November. Like
No.
November, we're all gonna take a break, you guys.
Like, nah, no writing November.
No. Pencils down.
Pencils
Strike
down.
Barbie.
Pencils and peens down for
Pencils
November.
and peens down for November. Anything vaguely penis shaped, we're doing.
Put down those phallic objects if you know what's good for you in November.
We're doing Ashkenazi Passover rules. Anything that's bread vibes, not allowed.
That's
Nothing
true.
Penis vibes. Hello.
Strike Captain Barbie is still striking in solidarity
Yes.
with SAG
Yes.
and SAG-AFTRA.
The other unions around the nation that are still striking.
Yeah, like the
for their
UAW.
So we support.
Yeah.
Yes. And she has a flag.
She does have a flag, and,
And
we
she has a friend, mutual support Barbie.
yeah, mutual support Barbie who
power
owns a
of-
couch.
Her parents' apartment.
Yeah. We also have a trivia game of All Saints Trivia, which you can join by going to crowd.live and entering the code IKOCY. It's pinned to the top of the Twitch chat. Mutual support Barbie featuring allyship.
What a
Yeah,
I'm
that's
so sorry. I have the interdimensional flu.
Yeah, and I have the interdimensional ick.
Bagged and taken to an undisclosed location where I was told the WGA couldn't reach me until I wrote the script for Iron Man 5, The Iron Manimal.
Well, hey, if you do it, please, you can take notes from Greg
Fishman the
Stone,
musical?
Greg Stone and Anthony DeVito's Iron Man 5,
That's true.
which they wrote for Chris Gethard Presents,
And is incredible.
and featured Wolf Charles
Wolf Charles.
and Wolf Magneto.
Honestly, like the best versions of Charles and Magneto. But
And
that is neither here nor there.
Also, it sounds like the MCU is in a bit of trouble based on that Variety article that came out today, so they could use your help. Just like your trivia game could use the help of Saint Jimmy, Saint Missy of Infomania, Bootleg Bartholomew, Opala Nut Covember, and Cod Bass Catfish 9000. And
Incredible.
NNN, personal best setter. Exactly. The room code means I kiss on crunchy yogurt.
I kiss on crunchy yogurt. Join us. I kiss on
There's
crunchy
actually some
yogurt.
very cool art on the article of all the Marvel characters finding themselves in some scrapes that visually
Some
represent
scrapes.
how Mahershala Ali, you know Mahershala Ali, right? The
Yes.
double Oscar winner.
Double Oscar
Well,
winner, Mahershala Ali.
He's playing Blade.
Ooh.
You would think that means he's the star of Blade.
Who the fuck is the star of Blade if it's not
Other
Blade?
characters.
Who the fuck? Who?
They were gonna make him. We don't know. I mean, it never got to that stage. They were gonna
What
make
other
him
characters could
new characters.
possibly...
New characters who were gonna teach him the true meaning of Bladeship. And he was gonna. And he almost quit because he was like, I mean, come on, I'm playing Blade. Like I should be the lead of Blade.
The friends Blade makes
Yes.
along the way.
Yeah, unlike in Blade's Giving. Blade's
which-
Giving, which
that's
is
what
Hunter
this
and the
sounds
Wiz.
Like.
Well,
It
but
sounds
Blade
like
is
they're stealing Blade's Giving.
Blade is more prominent in Blade's Giving. The script by Hunter and the Wiz.
Yes, which I think
And-
represents a way out.
And hello
a
to
shining
Saint
light.
Potatoes, Saint Taint Complaint, Saint Andrew, and Saints Bro Matt T out of hell.
Do you like my lizard snake, Fluval? He came to hang out in
I
between
do.
time and space
I
when
do.
he was kicked out of Ireland by
I
Saint
appreciate
Patrick.
that. Yeah, no, I appreciate that we're giving refuge to this lizard snake.
this lizard snake, this creature of the night, possibly Satan themselves.
Oh.
Possibly.
We might have old Nick Scratch here.
Old Nicky Scratch. He likes scritches, though. My best dinner with Andre. Sketch ever. Yes.
We might have the father of lies, the evil one, the enemy here, the anointed cherub, the day star, the son of morning, the ruler of demons. There's more names, but we don't have to go through all of the names.
I was curious what you were doing in your mind palace, Fluval.
Oh, those are all names of the devil.
I was curious. I heard a little bit of a mind palace whirring, and I was like, I wonder what Fluval's trying to do.
Yeah, it's just names of the devil.
Names of the devil. A wonderful
Who
use.
famously loves metal.
Famously.
And hello, Saint Barzanaphius. Saint Barzanaphius. Old Pumpernickel himself. Old Lucifer.
Yeah. No credit for fighting those werewolves.
Neither does Abraham Lincoln for fighting all those vampires, nor Vampire for fighting all those Abraham Lincolns.
That's true.
But I think we've given you plenty of time to join. You can join even after our game has started, so why don't we get the countdown ready to go as we begin our All Saints Day, All Saints Trivia.
All Saints.
With question number 1. Saint Drogo is the patron saint of beer and printmakers, coffee and unattractive people, tea and radiologists, or wine and panic attacks.
I love the idea of there being a saint for things even as minor as wine and panic attacks.
So yeah, and to be clear, these are separate patronages that they are the patron saint of. 2 of them are a real pair. All equally relatable.
Yes.
Well, howdy partner has no idea. Let's go. Take the leap of faith with this saint trivia.
Precisely. I'm excited to learn more about Saint Drogo, though, because Drogo, that sounds like dragon to me. And I am a fan of all things reptilian.
Well, let's see what you picked. 4 of you said beer and printmakers. It does sound like that. 4 of you said coffee and unattractive people. 2 of you said tea and radiologists. 2 of you said wine and panic attacks. The correct answer is coffee and unattractive people. He's also the patron saint of shepherds. And the coffee thing turns out maybe a bit apocryphal, but he's still the patron saint of it. And
his name was Drogo?
Khal Drogo, yeah.
Wow. For some reason, my brain only remembered the call part.
No, yeah, famously attractive person Khal Drogo was named after the saint of unattractive people.
I just think of Jason Momoa now.
Well, no, all saints have to have 2 miracles, at least under the Catholic version. All saints have to have 2 confirmed miracles. Now, you might ask, how are there saints who are younger, who lived after sliced bread? Well, they have confirmed miracles, and you want to see the proof? Yeah, Vatican says it, so you just trust them on it.
Yup, that's how we canonize.
That's basically how it goes. But yeah,
yes.
He Saint Drogo got an affliction while on pilgrimage, and it made him ugly, and so he's the patron saint of unattractive people because he was an anchorite who lived in a little house next to the church, and
yeah,
it's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
You know what else is a whole thing? Drogo isn't the patron saint of wine and panic attacks, but Theobald of Provence is actually the patron saint of wine growers and of panic attacks, as well as of belt makers, shoemakers, and more.
Huh.
He has a whole like an
agriculture
artisan
thing
going.
on.
It seems like because
Okay.
belt makers and shoemakers.
So
and
we're
wine
really,
growers.
We're looking at vibes here in these clusters of things. Dead and miraculous.
Well, yeah, they do have to be dead. That's true. It's like how Stephen Colbert couldn't get that bridge named after him.
How many miracles do you have to have confirmed to be on U.S. currency?
I mean, some of them might have whatever the opposite of miracles are. But He's the patron of Provence. Farmers, wine growers, shoemakers, belt makers, charcoal burners, bachelors. He's invoked against fever.
Bachelors?
Yeah, he's invoked against afflictions associated with the eyes, against dry cough, against infertility, and against panic attacks. And he worked as a day laborer while on a pilgrimage, and so that's why before he was a pilgrim, he worked as a day laborer, and so that's why he's associated with so many crafts. As is our leaderboard, where Saint Tank Complaint is in first, Saint Missy of Infomania in second, Saint Bartholomew in third, tied with Saint Barzanaphius, Blogtoven in fifth, Saint Potatoes in sixth, No Nut November Personal Best Setter in seventh, Saint Jimmy coming round into eighth place, Cod Bass Catfish in ninth, Saint Andrew in 10th, Saint Bro Matt T out of hell in 11th, and Opala Nut Covember rounding out our players in 12th place. And if you haven't joined yet, you can just go to crowd.live and enter the code IKOCY to get underway. But let's keep it going with question number 2. True or false? When the Saints Go Marching In is the official fight song of the New Orleans Saints.
Oh, when the Saints
go marching in.
Go marching in. Oh,
When-
how I want to be that number. Oh, when the
Saints go over
marching
there.
in.
Like Homer's version of when the Saints
Saints
go over
over
there.
there.
Do-do-do. Oh, over there.
Over
Do-do-do.
there.
Oh, over there.
Oh, for there.
When the Saints go over there.
there.
But yeah, is it the fight song, the official fight song of the NFL team, the New
Okay.
Orleans Saints?
I was wondering if the New Orleans Saints were a team of some sort or were just the Saints that are from New Orleans.
Oh, no. It's the NFL professional football team, the New Orleans Saints, who were officially blessed by an archbishop.
Okay, but get this.
What?
Okay, so each saint, right, is represented by a different individual.
Sure.
And they get fight songs, and then they fight each other in arenas.
I mean, I prefer that, especially if one of their fight songs
Like
is
wrestling.
da 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 da. But yeah, the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, a team of some sort.
Yeah, it's a fun fact. The New Orleans Saints.
Association.
So when they made the Saints, they were co-owned by a trumpet player
Oh.
at one point, also because
Okay.
New Orleans. And when
everyone plays the trumpet there.
when they made them, so yeah, the early history in my mind palace is local sports entrepreneur Dave Dixon and a local civic group. They were seeding out. Oh, that's good. That's good, howdy partner.
Song, take back my lamb song.
So they tried to delay the announcement of the formation of the New Orleans Saints team to All Saints Day in 1966. And they did. It succeeded. They announced it on November 1st, 1966, that the New Orleans Saint were going to be a team. And they went to... And Dixon cleared the name with New Orleans Archbishop Philip M. Hannon, who, quote, thought it would be a good idea to name the team the Saints because they thought the team would need all the help they could get.
Wow.
And they have won one Super Bowl, so I guess they didn't get that much help.
I mean, or they got a lot of help.
That's true. They did win a Super Bowl.
One time.
Yeah, that's true. They It's like in Dungeons and Dragons, how you can get divine intervention once as a cleric, like once, period, ever.
Yes.
God was like, it's your turn now.
Your turn now.
But it's correct. Their official fight song
Wow.
is When the Saints Go Marching In.
50-50.
And
what
it's the-
beautiful suffering.
They're also named after the song. That's why they're the Saints, is because of
Oh.
that song, because it was such a big deal already in New Orleans.
Well,
And yeah,
that's
so
fun.
half of you are suffering. Let's see who it is. Saint Tank Complaint in first place, followed by
Tank
Saint Missy of Infomania, Bootleg Bartholomew in third, Saint Potatoes in fourth, Saint Andrew in fifth, Opalanet Covember in sixth, Saint Barzanaphius.
Barzanaphius.
I'm gonna get that name right. I'm gonna get what this is right. Saint Barzanaphius. I see. Okay, yes. Cod Bass Catfish 9000 in 8th.
Ooh.
Saint Jimmy in 9th. Blogtoven in 10th. No November Personal Bestsetter in 11th. And Saints Bro Matt T out of hell in 12th place. And you know, while we're yakety saxing, I want to encourage everyone to be sure to go to twitch.tv/EricGerm this Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 5 a.m. Pacific for the start of his 25-hour Extra Life charity marathon. Interns Emily and intern Forrest will be there at 10 a.m. Pacific this Saturday to talk about the old internet and our memories, our collective memories of it.
Precisely. The sus horn is correct.
That was a correct sus horn there.
Correct. 2 a.m. HST.
Yeah,
Is
2
that
a.m.
Hawaii
HST.
Standard Time? Or hilarious Standard Time?
It is Hawaii Standard Time. You got it
Okay.
right. You got it right. You got it
could
right.
be hilarious Standard Time.
It could be. You know what else it could be?
What?
Question 3.
Oh.
Saint Valentine is the patron saint of love and beekeepers. He's also a patron saint invoked against adultery, epilepsy, fainting, or plague. What could you
So-
call upon the power of Saint Valentine to fight?
So I have a question.
What?
Like, if I am a person who
Okay.
is perhaps a beekeeper,
Sure.
and my bees, they are not being kept. My
Okay.
bees are unkempt,
Yes.
and I am like, I need assistance.
Your
And
bees
so
have to
I-
work. They're not kept bees.
No, and I go to the church, and I'm like, but church, I have been trying everything. How may I keep my bees? And they go, oh, I see the problem. You have not been praying specifically to Saint Valentine.
Yeah.
And I would be like, damn it!
Yeah, you would. Exactly. You can pray. It's intercession, technically, too. Yes. You're asking them
Fascinating.
You're asking them to.
Speak on your behalf.
Don't make Catholicism sound like a cult. L.B. Kemper. They might suggest. Yeah. So according to CatholicCompany.com, we're going to just take a look at CatholicCompany.com.
Catholic Company.
Yeah, CatholicCompany.com. And they're glad we're here so we can get 10% off our first order. Here's how to grow closer to your patron saint.
Company like a company?
Yeah, you can
Like
buy
a-
Catholic goods from them.
Oh. Okay.
I mean,
yeah,
they're not. I
sounds
don't think
so
they're
legit.
official. Yeah.
Sounds
So your
super
patron
normal.
saint desires to pray you into heaven.
Oh.
So as you proceed through your day, ask for their intercession, that you will imitate the qualities you admire in them, that you will desire to possess the virtues they exemplify, and that you will endure the details and trials in your life with love and patience, just as they did. So you're asking them to. You're. Yeah, it's not quite summoning their powers.
Fascinating.
But it's asking them to intercede on your behalf. And then you can learn more about them, celebrate the feast days of them, visit shrines from them, schedule a retreat during their feast day, because each saint has a feast day. Because that's what makes All Saints Day special. Is All Saints Day is the feast day for all saints.
I see.
And then you can just you invoke them. You can cause them to be invoked by talking about how great they are. And that's 6 ways to deepen your relationship with your patron saint, which has been updated and was originally published in August 2014.
Yes, I believe you are correct, Specific Andrew.
So there's a patron saint of the internet who I think seems the closest to trivia because he tried to make an encyclopedia that summed up all knowledge. And there had to be trivia in there if it's all knowledge.
Yeah. That's, I mean, the Fluval wisdom, the Fluval trivia.
Yeah.
You know, Shine Visit Field Trip.
And that is,
Saint Wiki.
yes, that's Saint Isidore, the patron saint of the internet. Who, he's,
Isildur.
Saint Isidore.
Oh,
Saint
no
Isidore
L.
of Seville.
Is there an L? Isildur?
No, Isidore. Isidore.
Okay. Does he not need to throw a ring into the fire?
No, he's a wizard of the 12th realm of Ephesius, the master of light and shadow.
Okay.
Isidore of Seville. Was a
What?
Hispano-Roman scholar, theologian, and archbishop of Seville, where I assume he was also a barber.
Yeah, what was his miracles? What were his miracles?
Yeah, so this was his thing. Was etymology, an etymological encyclopedia that assembled extracts of many books from classical antiquity that would have otherwise been lost. And it helped standardize the use of the period, comma, and colon.
And that's a miracle?
That's his big book. No, I'm looking for his miracles.
Grammar's tough. I mean, maybe it's a miracle.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
You shouldn't be surprised when you stumble on problematic writings by Catholic saints, but there it is. Turns out, looks like he wrote an anti-Semitism.
When did they stop? I don't think they have.
I can't find a work.
Sounds like a fucking nerd. Fucking nerd. Saint Isidore of Seville, go hang out with your cousin the barber.
Lot's wife. Yeah, looked back just like Anakin Skywalker did.
Wow. Wait, but we don't know what Isidore's
I'm seeing if this list has it.
miracles.
No. Oh, is it because he's a martyr? I don't know what is.
Huh.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
He multiplied food.
Okay.
Angels worked with him in the fields to accomplish much work, and he brought his master's deceased daughter back to life.
Oh God. Wait, he brought someone back to life?
No, that's a different Isidore. That's Isidore the farmer.
And he brought someone back to life?
Yeah, Isidore okay. No, that's also okay. I gotta say, all the miracles I'm seeing are the other Isidore. Are Isidore the farmer? Okay, here we go.
Right? Where are these friggin' angels when I need
I think his miracles are all via intercession after death, because that's the other thing. You can have posthumous miracles.
Okay.
As well. And so that I think helps with canonizing someone. And who, I mean, I didn't make it. I'm just reporting facts.
I'm
just reporting what they say.
Fluval just spitting facts.
Yeah, I believe you have to be beatified and canonized. But speaking of saints, 3 of you said you can invoke St. Valentine against adultery. 6 of you said it against epilepsy. 1 of you said against faintings. 2 of you said against plague. The correct answer is all of them but adultery. Because
so
the patron...
he will not help you.
He will not help you against adultery. The patron saint to be invoked against adultery is Saint Gangulphus.
Gangulphus.
And Gangulphus's wife cheated on him with a priest. And after discovering the affair, Gangulphus withdrew to one of his castles and became a hermit who performed acts of charity. However, the priest who was his wife's lover tracked Gangulphus down and killed him in his sleep. And after Gangulphus's death, miracles allegedly occurred at his grave. And so he became a saint.
Yeah, congratulations. You got cucked. It's Saint time.
Saint. As is our leaderboard time, where Saint Tank Complaint still in first. With Saint Missy of Infomania in second, Bootleg Bartholomew in third, Saint Andrew in fourth, Opalanet Covember in fifth, Saint Barzaniphius in sixth, Saint Potatoes in seventh, Blogtov in eighth, Saint Jimmy coming around to ninth place, Cod Base Catfish in 9,000 in 10th, Saints Bro Matt T out of hell in 11th. Well, howdy, partner, quoting Saint Augustine. And no nut no with Lord, give me chastity, piety, and temperance, but not yet. And No Nut November, personal bestseller, bringing up the rear in 12th place. As we go to question 4.
Engulfed them nuts.
Which of these is the mascot of the New Orleans Saints? Dave the Wave, Gumbo, Pierre the Pelican, or Sir Saint?
Sir Saint.
Pick the mascot of the New Orleans Saints. Do you know the answer to this one, intern costuming?
I do not. I'm Intern Kristie. Thank you so much. I do not. And I like the idea that a wave would be their person. These are all pretty silly. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you, specific Andrew. Went with your heart. I kind of want it to be Pierre the Pelican. just because that's a little delightful. But Sir Saint is also lovely. Give me a soup mascot. Like the mascot is soup or a mascot for soup.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a soup mascot.
Like for soup in general, or
Yeah.
like the Campbell's
like
man.
like a
or
Campbell's man. Like how there's the like running sausages at the Brewers games, the
more of a
racing wieners.
wish.
Yeah, so let's see what everyone picked.
Trivia
None of you
can be a wish.
thought Dave the Wave.
Lou?
3 said Gumbo. 5 said Pierre the Pelican. 4 said Sir Saint. And the correct answer is Gumbo and Sir Saint.
That's pretty close to the mascot being soup. Gumbo. Just, isn't that like really close?
This is Gumbo.
Gumbo's a dog?
Yeah, Gumbo's a big dog, and Sir Saint is a creepy man. Look at his face.
Wow. What about his 2 miracles? Huh?
His 2 miracles are meeting your appearance requests, even when your event isn't cool enough for Sir Saint to appear.
Wow. That's not a soup. Nope. It's a dog. It's a dog. That's why we need Lou. Lou's soup
but
pinatas.
Dave the Wave is real.
Oh.
He's
he
the
looks
mascot of the U.S. Football League's New Orleans Breakers.
He looks like toothpaste.
He sure does. And Pierre the Pelican is also real and is the mascot of the NBA's New Orleans Pelicans.
Okay, he looks like in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia when the boys are eagles and they like draw abs on themselves. And they're like, we are eagles, but we are also men and we fuck. I knew he was a no mascot.
You can buy the eagle costumes on Amazon, apparently.
It does look like a chicken. It does look
Yeah.
like a mix between a chicken.
It does not look like a pelican.
No. I too fear Pierre.
Yeah.
Looks like D! Why are you showing us a picture of D. Reynolds from It's Always Sunny?
Well, let's be like Pierre and fly our way to the leaderboard, where Saint Missy of Infomania has taken first place, with Saint Tank Complaint in second, Bootleg Bartholomew in third, Saint Andrew in fourth, and Saint Barzanaphius in fifth place, with Saint Potatoes, Blogtoven, Opala Nut Covember, Cod Bass, Catfish 9000, Saint Jimmy, No Nut November, Personal Bestsetter, and Saints Bro, Maddie Out of Hell, bringing up the rest of our leaderboard. Exactly, yeah. Imagine if the t-shirt cannon could be hidden in the pelican beak and they could just shoot from the mouth. You know,
The board just like, whoop.
that's true.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. Now you know what else happens.
What?
Sometimes,
What?
every once in a while, we go to question 5. St. Lawrence is the patron saint of which of these? Barbecues, comedians, cooks, and tanners. We also didn't know who this is in this GIF.
No, does anyone know who this is?
I searched St. Lawrence and this came up.
This guy, this same
Like
human.
multiple GIFs of this person came up.
So we're sure that they are named Lawrence, or
Or
they
are
in
a saint.
something with Lawrence, or they are a saint. Does anyone recognize them? Pick the wrong
It does, but
one.
it's not OJ.
A little bit, yes.
It's not TikToker OJ Simpson.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he's on there. Oh, it's CBS's Bold and the Beautiful, so he's probably a character named like Lawrence Saint or...
Oh, is his name Lawrence Saint?
He's an actor named Lawrence Saint Victor.
Oh, okay.
What a powerful name.
Wow,
And
right?
that's his like name. It's not a stage name.
Damn.
And he
Lawrence
portrayed
Saint
Remy on
Victor.
Guiding Light between 2006 and 2009, and he's been Carter on The Bold and the Beautiful since 2013. And he wrote a script too.
Oh, exciting.
And he married his college sweetheart in 2007. And he played Ace Beckett in NBA 2K21.
And now we know.
And now we know.
It does sound like a porn name.
And now let's find out which of these St. Lawrence is the patron saint of. Barbecues, comedians, cooks, or tanners? Including Danny, Well, the correct answer is all of them.
Over.
He was named the patron saint of comedians due to the likely apocryphal story where he was roasted for a long time over a gridiron. And while he was being barbecued alive, Lawrence is reported to have said, quote, "I'm well done on this side, turn me over." And thus he was named the patron saint of comedians. And because he was cooked, he became the patron saint of chefs as well. And his roasted head is displayed on St. Lawrence's feast day in St. Peter's Basilica. In addition, he conspired to hide and protect church documents, which led to him being named the patron saint of archivists and librarians. I agree, Void.
Yes. Yes. It's a party saint.
Yeah, he does sound like the party saint. Let's party on the leaderboard, where St. Missy of Infomania still in first place. St. Tank Complaint in second. Bootleg Bartholomew in third. St. Andrew in fourth. St. Barsanafius in fifth. Opala Nut Covember in sixth. St. Potatoes in seventh. St. Jimmy in eighth. Blogtoven in 9th. Cod Bass Catfish in 10th. No Nut November Personal Bestseller in 11th.
I like how it rhymes.
I do too. Saintsboro Matty Out of Hell in 12th. And in its own game, the head of St. Lawrence.
Oh, I definitely thought they crafted a fake head every year.
Nope.
Not that they would bring out the real head.
I mean, allegedly.
What a hunk. It's pretty metal. Pretty metal.
It's also not the subject
Pretty
of
metal.
question 6. Before they were known as St. Bernards, the dog breed was known as Alpine Mastiff, Alpine Spaniel, Berry Dog, or Swiss Alpine Dogs, because, yeah, they were not known as St. Bernards for the entire history of the breed.
And then Fluval, after this question,
Oh, yeah, then it's time for tickets.
it's time for tickets.
But what were they known as before these good boys were known as St. Bernards?
Raffle tickets?
I thought we needed a bit of a palate cleanser after St. Lawrence.
After St. Lawrence and his
Haunting head.
haunting disembodied head. Wonderful. But what a cute puppo.
Look at this cute puppo. Look at this St. Bernard here. Yeah, weekend at St. Bernie's. Too fucking... There are more metal heads on display. Maybe one comes up later. But let's see. 3 of you said Alpine Mastiff. None of you said Alpine Spaniel. 17 said the Berry Dog. 17%, that is. And 58% said Swiss Alpine Dogs. And the correct answer is, again, all of them.
Wow.
The breed didn't get the name of St. Bernards until the middle of the 19th century, when they were named after the Great St. Bernard Hospice, which is a traveler's hospice hostel. It's a traveler's hostel. It's a hostel on the Great St. Bernard Pass in the Alps. And they got the name Berry Dog to honor Barry, a dog who saved more than 40 people during his life.
Barry.
It was a mountain rescue dog. Here's a drawing of Barry.
Barry.
And as you can see, the breed was smaller in Barry's day. And there's a rumor that you'll see that he was killed by the last person he saved. But that's not true. He retired to Bern, Switzerland. And after his death, his body was passed into the care of the Natural History Museum of Bern, and his skin has been preserved through taxidermy, though his skull was modified in 1923 to match the St. Bernard of that time period. And you can actually see him here on display.
Oh,
Yeah, in
Barry.
the museum.
Yeah, hostel remake, but it's just you get to hang out with a bunch of dogs.
But I love that the monks were like, hey, you've done enough.
Good boy.
You can rest now.
Just modifying skulls.
Barry's not a saint.
Any confirmed miracles?
Barry is a relic, correct. I suppose technically he's more like a relic. The English actually, another name for the breed was sacred dogs. That's what the English called them. And the German chronology proposed the name Alpendog.
Alpendog.
But in the canton of Bern, they were already called Barry Hounds after Barry. And then it was in 1865 when they got the name Saint Bernard.
Everyone's already dying, and they just hang out with dogs.
And the hospice. No, it is a hospice. The hospice still had up until 2004. They had 18 dogs, 18 Saint Bernards.
Ooh.
But now they have less because they're like, we don't.
Yeah, they just don't need as many dogs.
Breed. But now a village farther down the pass breeds them. They're not breeded in the monastery anymore. They're breeded down the road.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Saint Barry, Saint Bernard.
For Barry. But that was that question.
Barry. And now it's time for
the still unbumpered segment.
It's the raffle tickets. Get out your raffle tickets, everyone. If you want some raffle tickets, I still have raffle tickets to send. Give me your address. You'll be getting more this month. I'm going to pick 5 tickets, and we're just going to see if anyone wins.
Yeah.
So get out your tickets.
Get your tickets out.
I want this to work. Okay. Fluval, are you ready to show these numbers?
Not quite. I'm getting ready to show these numbers.
Okay. The first ticket is 3, 9, 6, 6, 2, 4.
They're first
Gotta
one is-
get you a raffle ticket specific, Andrew. Gotta get a raffle ticket.
Give us
if
your
you
address.
want raffle tickets. Give us your address and we will send them to you. So close. Suffering. 3, 9, 6, 5, 5, 8.
We may already have your address, I suppose, but give it to us again anyway, just so we know it's up to date.
Our next ticket. 3, 9, 6, 7, 1, 7. 3, 9, 6, 7, 1, 7. It's probably in our intern's messages.
It is. If it's still current, that's fine.
3, 9, 6, 8, 1, 1.
396-811.
They've been off by only 1? What beautiful suffering. Oh, wait. Really? Wait.
We got 2 winners?
Who won? Who won?
Both of them.
717 and? Oh my god! Oh my god! Missy and LJ! Ah! You won! Yes! Okay.
Missy was
Amazing.
811, right?
Yes, we have 1 more. All right. I need to get a device so that I can write down who
Yes,
got
you
one
do have
ticket,
to,
which ticket. But our final one
Here's a device.
is 396 7 8 9.
396-789. And that's why 6 was afraid of 7. Oh, and you were scrambling to find ones you misplaced. It was the newest one that Missy got, was the one that won. So you never know when a ticket will
Oh, you never
be the one that intern Charlene here pulls.
Wait, so 717 was
Argyle.
Argyle.
And 811 is Missy Information, who, by the way, is currently in first place in our game of trivia as well.
Yeah!
Big day in the trivia dimension. Absolutely plausible deniability. A big day here for all trivia fans. The first 2 tickets got pulled today.
more tickets in the mail. Expect your private prizes.
Yeah.
And
also
give them to your friends
Yeah.
and family members. Amuse and confuse.
Encourage them to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous trivia.
Yes!
As we go to the leaderboard, where St. Missy of Information is in first, St. Tank Complaint in second, Bootleg Bartholomew in third, St. Andrew in fourth, St. Barsanafius in fifth, Opala Nutcovember in sixth, St. Potatoes in seventh, St. Jimmy in eighth, Blogtoven in ninth, Cod Bass Catfish 9000 in 10th, and No Nut November Personal Best Setter in 11th, and Saints Bro Matt T out of hell in 12th place as we go to question number 7. True or false, St. Valentine's skull is on display in Rome. Is that true or is that false? Would they really have 2 saint skulls in Rome?
Well, one's a head, one's the whole head.
Oh, that's true.
You could see all those teeth. There was like tissue.
Well, you know, the teeth
sort
is
of
is part of the skull.
calcified there. I guess.
I mean, seen here with this helpful biological graphic we're seeing here.
They're outside bones.
That's true. They're outdoor bones. They probably have. I mean,
But they have more than 2, if you can believe it.
I mean, there's the catacombs, so I suppose yes.
There's a lot underneath.
Lots of those pulp skulls.
Yeah, that was there was at least some jerky stapled to a skull.
That was actually what a Slim Jim was. That's why it's not a raffle.
It is these beautiful raffle tickets. We're outside of time and space.
It's not a
We're
raffle, to be
we're
clear.
not restrained. And also, you don't know, maybe you'll just win.
It's also not a raffle.
Hand it out to your friends and family. Leave them at fun places. Spread the suffering.
But yeah, let's see. True or false? And all of you almost said true. 8 of you said true, and it's true. The flower-adorned skull of St. Valentine is on display in the Basilica of Santa Maria in Rome. And it's
God.
helpfully labeled.
Helpfully labeled. I love that.
Valentini.
Right across the forehead.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in a little
in its-
TV set. Exactly.
I thought it looked a little bit upcycled, you know?
Yeah.
Like a cute little Halloween decoration.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty well maintained, but also it looks a little hodgepodge, a little
Yeah.
Etsy.
Classy little feet on that TV.
Yeah, let's actually look at it again.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see this in like someone's home. I do like those little feet.
It does look much more like an object of art.
Yeah, Fluval, isn't this raffle fun?
Uh-huh. It's not a raffle, though.
The way you said nah, it sounded like you were doing na na da na da na da na da na da na da na.
Leaderboard, where
That's
Saint
cool.
Tank Complaint has taken first place from Saint Missy of Infomania, who's in second, Bootleg Bartholomew in third, Saint Andrew in fourth, Saint Barzanafius in fifth, and Apollinut Covember in sixth. As we go to question number 8. The Saint of Killers is sent by heaven to kill the Reverend Jesse Custer in which comic book series? Is that Hellblazer, Preacher, Second Coming, or Sandman?
Oh.
All of these are real comics, but which one features the Saint of Killers being sent by heaven to kill the Reverend Jesse Custer?
Who's Jesse Custer?
The main character of a comic series.
Oh, I see. This is a favorite wiki plot read. Okay.
Things from the Void stopped working on a bumper to answer this one.
Ooh.
And Apollo Koala says, Jesse Custard. Aw.
Custard.
Well, you're almost out of time, so let's see what you picked. 1 of you said Hellblazer, 7 said Preacher, none said Second Coming, 2 of you said Sandman. The correct answer is Preacher. The Saint of Killers debuted as a cameo in the first issue of the series, and his design in the comic was inspired by the actors Clint Eastwood and Lee Marvin.
Ooh.
Now let's go to our leaderboard, where St. Missy of Infomania is in first, Bootleg Bartholomew in second, St. Andrew in third, St. Taint Complaint in fourth, despite getting it wrong, and St. Barsanofius in
Preacher
fifth
feature.
place. It's a real preacher feature.
Ah.
As we go to our penultimate question,
The
number
ultimate
9.
question.
St. Arnold is a beer brand, but is St. Arnold a real saint? Yes or no?
I don't think I've ever had a St. Arnold beer. Is this one that people enjoy?
They're Texas's oldest craft brewery. And
Okay.
they make a variety of types of beers. They currently have a Christmas ale on sale. Some of their beers are Lawnmower, H-Town Pills, Hideaway, Irish Hello, the Amber Ale, the Harmony, the Alyssa IPA, the Art Car IPA, the Juicy IPA, the Banger IPA, the Double Down, the Tarn Nation. They also make cider.
Ooh.
So they make strawberry kiwi cider and some dry cider. And so
Strawberry
they also make
kiwi.
some non-alcoholic root beer, ginger beer, and hop
Yum.
spring, which is, of course, hop water. Well, now that we've talked about the beer brand, let's see. Is it a real saint? And yeah, that's true. It's the real saint.
Wow.
Specifically, he's the patron saint of hop pickers and Belgian brewers.
Okay. Belgians get their own special brewing saint?
Yeah, I mean, he was born in Flanders.
Checks out.
And here he is.
Look at that guy.
And he's often depicted with a bishop's mitre and a mash rake, which is used in the process of brewing and distilling.
Okay, I like his trident.
He spent his first 3 years as a hermit, but later rose to be abbot of a monastery. He tried to refuse the honor and flee, but was forced by a wolf to return.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. He settled at the Benedictine St. Medard's Abbey in Soissons, France.
And
He spent his first 3 years as a hermit, but later rose to be abbot of the monastery. His hagiography states that he tried to refuse this honor and flee, but was forced by a wolf to return.
a wolf targeted him specifically
Yeah.
and sent him back. Sure.
Yeah. He then became a
Sure.
priest, and in 1080, bishop of Soissons,
Sure.
another honor he tried to avoid. When his see,
Get to the chopper.
which was his area of jurisdiction, was occupied by another
Yeah.
bishop, rather than fighting, he took the opportunity to retire from public life and founded the Abbey of St. Peter in Udenberg.
Yeah, two wolves.
And as an abbot in Udenberg, he brewed beer because it was as essential in medieval life as water. And he encouraged the local peasants to drink beer instead of water due to its gift of health. And during the process of brewing, the water was boiled, which freed it of pathogens that were in the groundwater. And the beer was normally consumed at breakfast and during the day. Or beer consumed at breakfast and during the day at that time in Europe was called small beer, which was very low alcohol and contained spent yeast. And so they probably
Okay.
generally drank that small beer. And one miracle tale says that at the time of an epidemic, rather than stand by while the local people felt ill from drinking water, Arnold had them drink his sweet, sweet beers. And so many people in his church survived the plague.
The miracle of boiling water before you drink it.
Yeah.
The miracle. I mean, it was safer than water because it was boiled water. They could have just boiled water.
There was also miracles at his tomb. And Arnold is honored in July with a parade in Brussels on the Day of Beer. And there's at least 3 patron saints of brewers. Because there's also Arnulf of Metz and Saint Amand,
Oh, Saint Amand.
who are all 3 patron saints of brewers. The hint of hops makes it taste less septic.
Yeah.
And you
It's
know what
a
else?
miracle.
You know what else doesn't taste septic? Our leaderboard, where St. Missy of Infomania is in first, St. Taint Complaint in second, St. Andrew in third, Bootleg Bartholomew in fourth, and St. Barsanofius in fifth place.
Who would I get to intercede on my behalf for having a flu? Perhaps a flu time miracle. Just the
Saint
flu?
Angela Marisi
Oh, okay.
is regarded. Well, she's the patron saint against any illness
Oh, I see. I see.
because she was struck blind while on pilgrimage, but was then miraculously cured.
The brewers could use a saint.
So I think it's more like
Saint Fluval.
against Saint Fluval. I like that sound of that.
Like the sound of that.
So Saint Walburga is the patron saint against storms and
Okay.
coughs,
Okay.
and the patron saint against fever is Saint Blaze.
Saint Blaze.
So that's the thing, right? Like, it's gonna be more of a specific. Well, no, okay, maybe it is flu. No, and there isn't one against flu, but there's like against cough, against fever. Like Andrew the Apostle is against whooping cough.
Okay. Okay.
Saint Quentin is against cough, sneezes, and dropsy. Theobald of Provence is against fever and dry cough. So Theobald might be the way to go. Theobald of Provence coming up again, because he was also the subject of the first Fluval's Fact Fractal of this episode, and so I think he's the one you'd want to get to intercede again.
Really whooping that cough for Jesus. Mike could be a saint. Saint Intern Mike. Because honestly, looking at the leaderboard, you all do need a miracle.
Well, so the most recent in terms of canonization, is that what you mean?
No, I meant
No. I mean, I was asking Missy. Missy said,
Oh.
who's the most recent saint?
like most recently canonized
Or
or
most recent to
recently
live?
born.
Okay, the most recent ones, is Artemides Zatti, who is a doctor in Argentina.
Huh.
A pharmacist who immigrated to Argentina in 1897.
What were their miracles? Did they boil water before drinking it when it was contaminated? Yes.
You know, it's really unclear.
Yeah, she caused a lot of suffering that was not our intellectual property, and we therefore, yuck, no. The
He
miracle
healed.
of...
It was healing people. He healed
was-
people miraculously.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Miraculously. Their insurance couldn't cover the medication needed,
And I clarify-
so I miraculously
He was a
healed them.
He was a nurse. He was a lay nurse.
Oh, okay.
And so they're saying he miraculously healed gangrene, and he had an unexplained cure of someone who suffered an ischemic stroke.
Okay. Sure. Sure, I
A
definitely
never-ending
buy
CVS
that.
receipt. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I'm excited for them to be recorded on YouTube. But I mean, it isn't necessarily logical, but it is just wild to think about. That
It's pretty wild.
I mean, I think that's it's just interesting. As is our final question, which is a wager question. So be sure to wager your points. Miraculously denying nurses credit as usual. I mean, yeah.
They
The Pope's
say it like
exorcist.
that. The Pope is exorcist! I am a Russell Crowe, and this is my Italian. Oh, I can't even do it. I can't even do it. Yeah, miraculously, he made the medication necessary appear. Made it miraculously duplicate.
Here's your question. Which of these is a saint in the grim darkness of the far future as depicted in Warhammer 40,000? Brannicus the thrice maimed, Hector the golden tongued, Lucas the regretful, or Uther the cataplast? Pick the real saint from the grim darkness of the far future as depicted in Warhammer 40,000.
What is a cataplast?
It's whatever Uther is.
Fuck this question.
If only Hunter were here.
I do like that they have saints.
Yeah, they do.
That's
yeah,
great.
The Imperium has saints.
I'm okay. Wonderful. So a cataplast is relating to cataplegia. That helps. That's helped me. I now know what that means.
Apollo Koala says Hector drinks pisses. And Bootleg Bart says this balances out all those correct questions.
Cataplegia is the degeneration of cells and tissues to a less highly developed form.
That also happened to our friend Missy, who has started making squorks, which are ska orcs that have checkerboard patterns on their armor.
So it's like reversion. So like cells or tissues move to a more embryonic condition, like you can do with axolotls.
Oh,
because
yeah.
They're all kind of in baby form, and you can like make them like mature and then make them like go back to the way that they were. That's a fun word.
It is a fun word.
Cataplast.
Yeah, they have
Squirks.
checkered shoulder pads and stuff.
Yep.
He didn't do like custom modeled fedoras, but I think that should be the next step.
Right? Scorked.
Oh, we also have received a
Squirks.
tribute. So that means it's time for my favorite bumper. I love, was that Orange Julius in the background there?
That's amazing.
I like that it clarifies that it's not.
I love it. I love it. Get your tickets! And I love the Mario noises.
Oh, it is not Orange Julius in the background. Okay. Well, let's see what you picked. 44%. That's 4 of you said Branicus the thrice maimed. 2 of you said Hector the golden tongued. None of you said Lucas the regretful. 3 of you said Uther the cataplast. And the correct answer
no
is
regrets in the grim, dark future.
2 of them are real. Branicus the thrice maimed is real, as is Uther the cataplast. Branicus the thrice maimed beat 300 non-believers to death with his severed leg, while his leg remained miraculously intact. And the leg is now known as the righteous femur of Saint Branicus.
The righteous femur of
And
Saint
is stored
Branicus.
in the Ecclesiarchy Cathedral of Illumination on the shrine world of Sacristy.
Wow. What?
Of Sacristy, yeah.
Sacristy?
Sacristy, I suppose, would probably be the pronunciation.
It
but
sounds
yeah.
like Say Christie. Like
It sure does,
like
intern comments.
Kristie. No, I'm Intern Kristie.
I
Say
mean, I
Christie.
know you are intern
Christie.
intern Eldar.
Hi, I'm Intern Kristie from the grim dark future.
Yeah, intern Chaos Marines, exactly. I mean, I'm not surprised that you had to pick the golden tongued.
Yep.
But yeah, here's a little bit more about Imperial Saints. They're one of the men or women who have given their lives for the glory of the Emperor and are now venerated as religious icons by adherents of the Imperial Creed. And they form the face of the Adeptus Ministorum. Well, all they're going to miss is me reading this, so that's fine. Saints are those mortals who, by formal proclamation of the Ecclesiarchy, have been elevated by the Emperor's grace far above the bulk of humanity. They are exceptionally holy individuals, and their words and deeds are held to the direct work of the God Emperor himself. Welcome back from the ads. Yeah, welcome back from the ads. We're reading. Yeah, exactly, exactly. It's. I mean, someone had to say it, because if you don't know, the Emperor is a bit of a corpse man.
Propping up that corpse is the most patriotic thing that you can do. It's our whole way of life. It's a system that you cannot change, okay? Our forefathers built it.
Yeah, he did a lot of stuff before he became there he is. This is what the Emperor actually looks like now.
A little bit of a corpse addiction. I do like the snazzy throne.
Yeah.
I like that it appears that light is emanating
Because he's holy, you
from
see.
their head. the headband. I like the red pieces. I like the motif of red, representing, of course, trivia.
Yeah. It does have the same vibe. This is Dark Brandon. They are Coke cans. It's a weird cross promotion with Coca-Cola and the Imperium of Man in the grim darkness of the far future. I think they're probably like blood. Just knowing the Warhammer 40K stuff, it's probably blood being put into him. Oh, also St. Lawrence's blood is also displayed apparently in a relic.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Is it the blood that supposedly becomes liquid on certain days of the year?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
does he wear Jinkos?
Honestly, Space Marine armor kind of is like high-tech metal Jinkos. We made up Hector.
Missy is just on this golden-tongued business. You can claim that title.
Yeah, we made up Hector the Golden-Tongued and Lucas the Regretful. There are Warhammer 40K characters named Hector and Lucas, but those titles were a Fluval original.
Haha!
Hold on. Well, howdy, partners. Hearing a heavy knock at the door. I think the Inquisition heard them.
Oh, no!
Well, while they're answering that door, let's find out who our winner is. In third place, it's Bootleg Bartholomew with pen 882. In second place, it's St. Andrew with 11950. And in first place, the winner is Saint Tank Complaint.
Tank Complaint!
If you are Saint Tank Complaint, send a DM.
Complaint!
Contact us on Discord or Twitch with your address, and we'll send you something. You'll have to send us your address to see what it is. But before that, there's a prize we all can enjoy. Oh, that one's real gross.
What's real gross?
St. Anthony's tongue. I found a less gross picture that I can show.
Show us!
But,
Fluval!
yeah, this is St. Anthony's.
It was Redactron!
Oh, that was Redactron.
Redactron.
So this is...
Ooh, pretty.
The tongue is in there.
Oh, Fluval. Fluval, you know who we didn't show them that we need to show them? The Greedy Peasant on TikTok with their wonderful Saint Bartholomew costume for this Halloween.
Oh, right, with All Hallows Eve.
Yes.
I believe you were going to send me the link.
Or I promise you, if you Google Greedy Peasant
No, I got it.
TikTok, you'll find it.
I got it.
Yes, I love the Greedy Peasant. They are a peasant in medieval Europe, and they are a wonderful costume designer who creates wonderful costumes for their church presentations.
I want to see the pumpkin, but I don't want to be around people. Act normal.
This, yes, the Greedy Peasant.
And so that's his skin.
On that, like, hey,
That's
building?
them as, yes, St. Bartholomew in their medieval attire,
idea.
holding their
I
own
want to do
skin.
Bartney over here. Okay, Barty boy. Come on down.
Those names were great.
Yeah, who was No November Personal Best? That was a great name, too.
Yes. Isn't that incredible?
My last idea is pumpkin patch bride, where we like lay out the skin on the grass.
You see, he died by being flayed.
Normal. I want to see the
So
pumpkin.
yeah, that's that great costume,
don't
and we
wanna be-
posted the link in the chats, so you can be sure to check out Saint Bartholomew as depicted by Greedy Peasant
And
on
follow
TikTok,
them
and
on
follow
TikTok,
them on
'cause they're
TikTok,
fantastic.
so you can see the rest of
follow.
their great work. And we'll actually be off next week, so we will not be broadcasting to your dimension next week.
No, we will not. We'll be taking a little sojourn.
Yes.
To the Disney dimension.
Yes, we'll be
We're so
going to the
excited.
Disney Dimension Ruled
Famously.
by Lillian Bounds.
And he's a self-portrait of Michelangelo.
That's true. He is a self-portrait of Michelangelo there.
The one that's painted.
But yeah, so
the
be
version of
sure to. I mean, yeah. If you want to do either, you want to do a thing. Either it can be a super long missed calls. It can be whatever
This one was
Void
invented
seems
by
to be
a writer.
plotting. Either thing can happen in this time slot, but we'll be back the week after that for another exciting episode of Grand Trivia. And that theme remains to be determined, so keep your eyes open and your ears peeled. Because we'll see you then. Because we, of course, have your coordinates.
We do.
Here he comes. Swimming closer than farther away.